Hello, everybody. We're back now. It's now later in the day here on 4th of July, Independence Day 2019 here in Rochester. I just wanted to say I just got back a little while ago from Brighton Recreation Center pool and stuff. Had a good afternoon there. First visit to Brighton Recreation Center pool area went really well. Went went really well. Went really went 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 really went really went 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 really really well. Pretty much went really well. Went really well. Pretty much there today. Yep, first visit to Brighton Recreation Center pool today went really well. Had a great time spending a couple hours there. Especially today being especially today being 90-degree day today for 4th of July Independence Day 2019 here in Rochester. And it's just and definitely get at least a few more visits there for the next month and a half for the next month and a half. Do the best we can, try the best we can, do the best we can and stuff between now and then. But anyway, and then on the way home, the ride home was all right. It's just, once we got about halfway through our journey home, drove into a little bit of a rain shower, little bit of a rain shower, little bit of a rain shower, a little bit. Then once we got further back into Greece, we drove out of it little by little, and stuff. But yeah, so very glad I found a I'm very glad, very 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 glad, very very glad, very very glad, very glad, very glad, very very glad, very glad, very glad, very. I'm very glad that we. I'm very glad. I'm very. I'm very glad. I'm very glad we found a. I'm very glad. I'm very. I'm very glad. I'm very glad we found. I'm very glad. I'm very glad we found. I'm very glad that we. I'm very glad that we found a. Very glad. I'm very glad we found a decent resource for taking cool dips throughout this season and this summer. Almost all summer long, almost at least the next month and a half. But anyway, to switch gears and stuff, thought I'd show you a little bit of remnants of our 2019 4th of July Independence Day barbecue here and stuff. 4th of July Independence Day barbecue and stuff here. Did some hamburgers. Did some hamburgers and some hot dogs and a little bit of corn on the cob, and we got some sliced up watermelon, as you can see. Got two pieces of sliced up watermelon, and then for side dishes we got pasta salad, some potato salad, and some baked beans to top it all off. Then we kind of did a little bit of a dessert. Not so much for that so much, but more so tomorrow is one of our other people's birthdays here tomorrow. So some of us kind of decided to make a cake for one of our people here, and decided to bring a couple pieces down from that. As you can see, yeah, when I set the pieces on the plate, they kind of rolled on the side where I got the frosting, so that's why it kind of looks this way. Now I got to turn back over the way that it should be facing, but it's all good. This was kind of from something from yesterday, but we had a bunch of them left over. Some Wegmans turkey provolone wheat wrap and stuff. So yeah. Oh, and one other thing I also think you'd be interested in seeing today to brighten it to today to today to Brighton Recreation Center pool, I decided to wear this Stars and Stripes, Stars and Stripes swim trunks, which I think I got about a year ago, 2 years ago now. But yeah, Stars and Stripes swim, Stars and Stripes swim, Stars and Stripes swim trunks. Yep, yep, being, yep, being, yep, being that it's 4th of July, Independence Day 2019 today. Perfect day for that. Perfect day for, perfect, perfect, perfect day. Perfect day. Perfect day for that. Yep, perfect day for that for sure. Take a quick look outside and see what it's doing outside. So once again, we drove into a little bit of a rain shower on the way back from our first visit to Brighton Recreation Center today. It still feels quite hot out here, as you can see. It still feels like it's still pretty close to 90 degrees right now. Right now, it's not doing anything weather-wise out here. The rain showers didn't touch here so much. There's a good, but as you can see, there's a good bit of gray. There's a good bit of gray facing the east and stuff, as you can see. So, but yeah, the rain shower we drove into for a good bit of the ride back from our first visit from Brighton Recreation Center today, didn't touch here so much. Hopefully the fair weather can hopefully last into the time of fireworks time tonight, well after dark. I hope it can hang in there at least and through the time of fireworks time tonight. Once again, the reason I decided to do the reason I decided to do first visit to Brighton Recreation Center pool today instead of tomorrow is because last I had seen there's a good bit higher chance for scattered thunderstorms throughout the day tomorrow. So today seems a little bit safer. All right. Well, one more look. Again, like earlier, little bit of a breeze, not much though. All right, I'm gonna end this vlog and this video here later tonight, as long as things allow for our neighbors to do more fireworks action tonight. Pretty much, right, at least right up around dusk. If not very well after dark, we'll definitely go live and do another vlog like that later today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you tonight, hopefully, after dark.